So you've come back for part 2 of my Blu Ray pickups. I told you I'd be back. I'm glad to see you back. So let's just jump straight into some more movies that I'm going to add to this collection. Right, you know the score by now, surely. It's the Masters of Cinema first, movies I know very little about, so I'm just going to throw them up there, let you see what I've picked up. Akatone, who knows if I'm saying that right or not. Another one to the Masters of Cinema collection, a fairly new release, Sweet Bean. This one actually sounds quite interesting, so this will probably put to the top of my Masters of Cinema watch pile. And Diary of a Lost Girl. Okay, so last month I picked up Men in Black 1 and 2 at a ridiculous price now. Like the first one, still not keen on that second one at all, but I remember liking the third one in the cinema, so I managed to pick up Men in Black 3 as well. I like this one. I like Josh Brolin's performance of Tommy Lee Jones. I think it's spot on. It's really fun. I really like the bad guy in this. I like the time travelling aspect of it. I just think it's a fun movie, and it's a really short run time. It just does what it has to do, and it does it well. I'm a horror nut. I'll pretty much pick up most things if I didn't see them. This one I gave a bypass at the cinema, and it was As Above, So Below. The reason I've picked this one up is it's directed by John Eric Dowdle. Now, he did Devil, a movie that I constantly go back to and watch and really enjoy, and he also did No Escape, a movie that I thought looked completely generic, completely formulaic, and I just loved the hell out of it. So I thought, you know what, going to give this a shot. It can't be that bad. Hopefully, maybe. Who knows? Next up is a triple pack of ever-decreasing movies that get consistently worse as the franchise goes on. Now, the first one is one of my top favourite movies of all time. It's not included in this set, and that is Jaws. This is the Jaws 2, 3 and 4 package. I don't know what you can say about them. They're never going to be as good as the original, and they get decreasingly worse to the last part, Jaws the Revenge, which is just ludicrous. It's got one of the worst taglines in history. This time it's personal. Yes, a shark hunts Brody's wife all across the country to Hawaii to take a bite out of her. It's Jaws. It's got that fun music. It's just fun. I like it. It's not a good movie, but I do like it. And finally, I always end these videos with my steelbooks I picked up, and this month I picked up a steelbook for a movie that was in my top 10 of last year, a movie that I badly need to rewatch, and I will now that I have the Blu-ray, and that movie is the fantastic Bone Tomahawk. Bone Tomahawk has Kurt Russell as a sheriff of a small town along with Patrick Wilson, whose wife gets kidnapped. Along with two other people, they set out to retrieve Patrick Wilson's wife from these cannibals. Such a fun movie, just watching these guys galvanise cross country as they chase after these cannibals, hoping to save people. And that's pretty much the tale of Bone Tomahawk, but it's so much more as well. It's just perfect. If you like westerns, with a little splatter of gore, there is one horrible scene that comes out of left field near the end of this movie that just made me turn away from the screen in anguish of what was happening. A great movie. You may not have heard of it. You should definitely pick it up. It's definitely worth a blind buy. If other than that you can't get it, see if you can find it in streaming services. Just check it out. It's a really fun, really good movie. So remember, come back and see part 3 in a week's time, or maybe a little bit longer, and see what the last movies I picked up for September 2016 are. That's my total of what I picked up this year, and already it's getting pretty out of hand. I need to calm down. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Man vs Film. So thanks for watching that video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you notice on screen, there is 2 more videos that you can click and watch. There is also a large subscribe button at the bottom of the screen if you would like to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time on Man vs Film.